Halftime is coming up, but first we reach the 2-minute warning. Glad to have you back as we come out of the 2-minute warning here in the first half. Taylor's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands. 3rd and 4 coming up following that completion. Taylor standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Still powering ahead. Robert Woods with the reception. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. Here's the first snap after the big play. Going for the deep ball, and it's out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd down coming up. The Dolphins with a nickel look here on defense. And now here's the handoff. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
McCoy's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The Bills call a timeout. They're first. Offense ready for action coming out of their timeout. Looking at 3rd down. McCoy's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. Breaks free. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down. LaShawn McCoy is in the backfield. And that pass is going out of bounds. Incomplete. They're set to punt it away now. And this will bounce into the end zone for a touchback. Sammy Watkins returning to the field as we get ready for this next drive. It's been a slow start to this game for him. He hasn't been the receiving threat that we're used to seeing, but his team leads.
Shows you how many weapons they have on the offensive side. You're right. He has not been a weapon. He is playing poorly, but they're winning the football game, and that's what's most important.
We've reached halftime, and we'll be sending it back to our studio and Larry Ridley as we continue with the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. I'm Larry Ridley. Let's get ready now to take a look back at the first half. The Dolphins trail right now, but with another half to play, there's time to turn it around. The Bills came in prepared, so that's all.
All set to punt here. Looking to make a difference. That's a gain of 8. The running game has been going in opposite directions for these teams today, Phil, but it's still a tight game.
Yeah, Jim, simple on the offensive side. Do whatever you have to do to make it work. If you're running it well, stay with it. On the other side, you got to find ways to deceive the defense. Change up. If you do that, your chances of success, they go way up.
First down at the 18. Into the open. LaShawn McCoy with a nice piece of running on that play. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
McCoy lines up in the backfield. The Bills will use a timeout here early in the second half. We're back, and the offense is ready to roll after the timeout. At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down and 10. It's Clay. And the tackle is made at the 41.
The Bills did a good job that time throwing a pass on first down and picked up some nice yards. Now second and short really puts the defense in a tough position.
The Bills snap it at the 41. McCoy has it out of the eye.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
3rd and 2 here after the run. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's 3rd down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
Landry's got it at the 17. And Williams is the one who brings him to the ground.
Landry's such a great athlete. You got to find ways to get the football to him. Here's another way to get it to him. On a punt return, how explosive is he? Man, very. That's the answer.
The Dolphins getting set for the kickoff. And he'll start his return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Bills' offense failed to muster a single first down the last time they had it. Let's see if their offense this time can create a few sparks.
Well, you know the coaches were upset at them when they went to the sideline, so the sense of urgency is there. You should be fired up, and I expect a better drive this time.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on first down. The 4th quarter is about to get underway, and we've got a tie game. This one's been fun to call, partner.
Yeah, it sure has. It has been fun, Jim. I love low-scoring games where there's a lot of pressure on the calls, pressure on the players. We've seen that, and it's going to be a fun finish. The Dolphins, yes, right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
The Dolphins lined up in the nickel. The Bills take it from the 28. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Early in the 4th, and another great defensive stop. It's urgency time for these offenses.
It sure is. Let's see which offense can go out there and make a play and not make the mistake, because these defenses are playing so well. When you try to force the issue in a game like this, a lot of times the offense makes the big mistake to lose the game.
That picks up 7. The Bills offense comes back onto the field. Let's see if they can move the chains this time, because the last possession was ugly. They weren't out there very long.
Jim, you know how I think in situations like this, I think it's more up to the coach than the players. Call a play that really catches the defense off guard so you can get an easy gain and get the momentum on your side and get it rolling.
The Bills snap it at the 31 to the ground. McCoy's tackled down at the 22. The Bills haven't abandoned the run game, which is big in this tie game. McCoy has been dominant throughout.
You're right, Jim. This is an easy decision for the coach to keep running the football. The offensive line has been dominating all day long. Keep giving that football to the running back.
40-yard field goal attempt coming up. converts on the three. The clutch kick here. Late.
The Bills stepping back onto the field to get this next drive underway. Their previous possession was a field goal.
Yeah, I think they feel good about that field goal. They made some good plays. They got down there and they moved the football, and they got in position where they could kick the field goal. Now you take the knowledge that you gained from that last drive, use it, and try to go down there now and score a touchdown.
They've got to be wondering, though, can they finish off a drive today?
The defense needs a big stop here in order to give the offense a chance as we're running low on time in this one.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
The Bills fans certainly had their heartbeat raised a week ago in a last-second victory. And now, once again, they're going to have to hold their breath to
in the fact that they know their coaches can make the tough calls. They like their quarterback. They got a defense that can make plays. They like the situation they're in.
Second down coming up. LaShawn McCoy powers his way across. Touchdown.
Oh, man, the defense is going to be mad about this. They were thinking run. They had the defense called. It was right, but they're not able to stop the surge by the offensive line, and they let the running back get in there for the TD.
the Dolphins hoping to recover now. An onside kick.
Well, they had a lot of options to choose from in the onside kick there, because I've seen them in practice do many different onside kicks, but the attempt was just not good, and they're probably going to lose the game now.
The Bills looking for a repeat of their last drive as they get set for this next one. They got to the end zone on that possession, but of course immediately gave those points right back.
Jim, on the offensive side, everything is clicking. The quarterback's hot. The offensive line's doing an awesome job. Receivers getting open. The running back's running hard. It is fun to watch.
The Bills will take the snap from the 40. There's a flag right there. Taylor's going to slide and avoid the hit.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
The Dolphins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 50. McCoy. Williams there to take it down. The Dolphins will... takes a knee. So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nantz saying so long for now.
Check out Game Prep before this week's game to earn XP and boost player confidence.
Yes, I'm at a crossroads, lost hope and a lost quotes. My heart smokes for the fire that y'all to provoke. For the disbelievers, yes, the game was missing the leader. Now they kissing my sneakers, lipstick on my Adidas. Word to the reverend, I'm running it like Russell Simmons. The game is scrimmage, I'm stretching my muscle. It's blasphemous.